coming, sir. The Sherman Group, one of our major concerns is the employee free choice card check act. And one provision of that is especially concerning, and that's the binding government arbitration aspect of that. Would you care to comment on that?
Yeah, I think that's the most, one of the most important things that's basically been overlooked in favor of the secret ballot. It's in the Senate. We told the leadership that we would not have a vote in the House, and so I don't think that bill will be coming up.
What do you think the timetable is for health care reform? Is it going to stay bogged down for several years, or are we looking at something pretty neat?
It's awfully hard to say. We haven't really. 15 years ago, this was tried, and of course, it bogged down and went to nothing. If you look, the people that are really taking it on the chin are small businesses. Their premiums are rising faster than big business. Their premiums are oftentimes not only higher, but with less coverage. And the economic factor in that is something that I think we ought to talk about, is the chamber, as well as the humane portion of it. I wish I could answer that. I just got to tell you, I don't know. You've got people on the left of the political spectrum saying we must have a public option. You've got people on the right of the public spectrum, the political spectrum say any kind of reform is socialism. So how we get those two bridged together, Blue Dog is sitting here in the middle and we're taking incoming from both sides. That's all right, we're used to it. But you've got to come and try as best, I think, to do something that makes sense from the standpoint of the business side of this thing. And when that'll be, maybe this fall. I think it'll be late fall if it happens at all. And if it happens at all, I think it will be an incremental bill, sort of along the lines I talked about, some health insurance reform and some efficiencies in the system being addressed that don't work too well right now. Thank you. I wish I could answer you.
Yes, ma'am. Right here. Yep.
I have a twofold question. One is you referenced that premiums are high for all of us with the health care insurance. Your premiums would be different from ours, I believe, and why are our representatives declining to be covered by the same insurance that you want us to be able to, that you want us to have to take? That's one question. And another is, why will you not have meetings with your constituents? I appreciate the opportunity to ask this question today because I didn't anticipate that when I came, but I came on the possibility that I might get a chance to ask you. But there are a lot of people that I have spoken with here that want to know why you will not meet with them and hear what we have to say, even if it is not what you want to hear, even if it's loud. I don't want to yell at you, but I do want to be able to voice my opinion, and I'm sure people on both sides of the issue would like to voice it. And so far, we've been told that you will not do that. Not by telephone either.
Thank you. Your first question was about the plan that came through the House that I voted against in my committee, the so-called public option, does not require anybody to be in it. It is one of several options. I didn't vote for it, but nobody has to be in it. As far as Congress is concerned, I have the same health care that any other federal employee does. My brother Roger worked here in Dyer County with Eddie Anderson and others for years. And I have the same Blue Cross Blue Shield just like anybody else. The other question you ask is, I'm here. I understand that. When we put together our schedule, and you're entitled to know, when we put together our schedule in July for the August recess, we were told that there was a fairly new technology called teletown meetings. I thought, and I still believe, and if I come back, we have a bill, I'll come back in the fall and we'll maybe do some traditional stuff. But I thought that since healthcare was so intensely personal, everybody has a health issue. You have health insurance you like, you have health insurance you don't. That my time would be much better spent going and talking to individuals around the district and having these teletown halls in August and then come back in the fall and have a meeting like apparently you want to have, that would be fine. But last night, the AARP hosted a teletown hall. I spoke to 6,300 people last night. I couldn't see that many people in 2 years. And the elderly people who have called us have said for the first time, I can come to attend a town hall. I can't get out at night, I can't drive, I can't get up the steps or whatever. And so I thought during this August recess, keeping in mind, we put this schedule together in July, that my time would be better off spent doing this and having a teletown hall in August and then coming back in the fall. Now, you can criticize that, certainly I know a lot of people have, but I don't think that how you communicate with me, I'm here and you're asking me questions, it's not like I'm hiding somewhere. I mean, I understand that.
But we had to pay.
But let me say this, and I mean this sincerely. I'm trying to do what I think will help me more when I go back in September, and that's individually talking to people, to businesses, to providers, where I can get one-on-one. And anybody's called the office, we try to accommodate any group that's invited me, like the chamber. I've tried to work it out where it's a mutually convenient time and take questions. The fact that the teletown doesn't suit the town hall that you want is a legitimate complaint, and I understand that. I hope you'll just give me a chance to do it. I want to try it this way. We're having 2 more, one on Friday afternoon and one on Monday night, the 31st of August and the 28th, after I have gone from inner city Memphis to Clarksville and tried to figure out exactly what I could tell people on those teletown halls. If it's, you know, I hope you'll give me a chance to and give this a chance to work. I think it will work pretty good, and then we'll come back and we'll have some more meetings just like this one. Thank you.
One more question. Anybody else? Way back in the back, yes, sir.
Obviously, Congressman, the ramifications of this cap and trade bill have a lot of us in here pretty concerned. And I wrote your office, asked you to vote no, and you did, and I appreciate that. And you sent me a form letter back saying that you supported drilling for our own oil, and you continue to support it. Yet last year you voted for HR 6899 that would ban drilling permanently in the U.S., including Alaska. I wonder if you could elaborate.
I'm not sure that's right. I've always, I mean, I don't know, but I've always said if we're going to drill for oil anywhere on the planet, pretty good safe place to start seems to me somewhere it's dark 6 months a year and 30 below zero. I mean, I've always supported drilling in Anwar and anywhere else. So I'd go to my backyard if I thought we could find oil there. But I don't know whether, I think maybe, I've always supported drilling for oil. Yeah, I'll have to look and see. I'll have to look and see. If I did, I made a mistake, I'll tell you that. Thank you, man.
Thank you, Congressman.